So this is an unboxing video for the massive Dragon Big Child Creatives Stormcoast Vandals goblin team for Blood Bowl. Lots of people have just received this from the Kickstarter or the Kickstarter late pledge. It contains a total of 8 standard goblins, 2 trolls, unique trolls, 6 special weapons, a coach, an apothecary, a fan, a cheerleader, a star player pogo, some reroll tokens, 4 themed bases, enough standard bases for the rest, and some standard prone markers, one each for the trolls. All in all, the detail and the quality of the costing is absolutely incredible. Very characterful little goblins, and all kinds of funny poses and funny nautical themes to all of them, and can't wait to put them together. So here we have the standard goblins 4-pack from the Stormcoast Vandals set. So that's the 4 illustrated pictures. Got this cheeky little chappie who obviously fancies himself as a bit of an elf, twiddling a ball on his thumbs like he is there, and a confident grin on his face. He's pretty cool. And we got this little guy, foot up in the air, just about to stamp on someone's head. Fantastic, and sort of already ready for if you skill someone up as a sneaky git or dirty player or something. And you got this guy characteristically running away as fast as he can. Perhaps he's running to catch the ball, or perhaps he's just trying to get the hell out of there. But yeah, look, lovely little details, and his teeth and his tongue hanging out as he runs. Beautiful. And the final one is this girl. Looks like she's dodging to get out of the way. Very characterful as well, isn't it? Wonderful. Look at those big pointy ears they've got, and little studs in the bottom of the boots, everything. Great. So this is Troll and Goblins Pack 1. Contains 1 troll and 2 goblins. So here is the troll. It's very finely detailed, as everything is. He's got nice scales on his back to fit in with the nautical theme, and he's got a ship as a shoulder pad. He's also, his right hand contains a tiny goblin or a nobbler or a snotling or something, and it's designed, I think, so that its ear slots into his mouth. It looks like he's chewing on its ear, which is really cool. And it's got nice big chunky inserts there, whatever you call that. So every joint is going to be very, very strong and fit in very snugly there. Also comes with its own prone and stunned marker, and the face even matches what the troll looks like, which is pretty cool. In the same pack you get 2 little goblins. This guy with a bucket on his head and scratching his ass. It's pretty good. And this is one of my favourites. It's gone on full pirate themes. He's got eye patch, he's got loads of earrings, he's got this tricorn hat which is falling off, and I also just noticed that he's trodden on the tails of his oversized coat, and he's just about to fall over. He's trying to catch the ball, but he's about to trip because he's trodden on his coat. Pretty good. So this is Troll and Goblins Pack 2. Again, contains 1 troll and 2 goblins, and a prone and stunned marker. So here's the troll. In contrast to the other one, he's skinny, long lanky legs, and long lanky arms. And he's quite different to the other troll as well. He doesn't have the scales down his back. He's got this sort of long mane, and he's got this hairy kind of beard with these massive tusks. Got the same kind of characteristic big nose. And in one of his hands, in his right hand, is this tiny little goblin here, holding the ball. He's about to be hurled by 1 foot across the pitch. Really like that as well. Great little face and mouth, trying to see where he's going, looking out with his hand, shading his eyes from the sun. His tongue sticking out again. Excellent. And contrary to what I said before, the prone and stun markers are the same for each troll, but they get 1 each. And then you've got this little guy with this great hat. He obviously suddenly decided he needs a piss halfway through the match. And this little guy who is wearing a barrel and is pegging it across the pitch and holding the ball. See how far he gets in. So this is the Stormcoast Vandals Special Weapons 6-pack. So first up we've got the Sky with Swoop. So he's holding the ball there and he's got this nice long flowing hat, sort of flowing in the wind as he's flying along. He sits on this boat with wings, and the boat sits on this kind of plume of smoke or cloud or something that sits on there like that somehow. He's got quite nice little pegs on both his feet, and there are little holes for those pegs to go in on the boat there, so he should fit quite snugly. And then we got this sort of Leatherface reference girl goblin with the chainsaw, a nice little puff of smoke coming out the top there as well. And that's her other arm with a kind of clamshell mask. And then we've got our hooligan. Nice Mohican, drop of snot coming out of his nose, grabbing his crotch and giving the finger. We've got our pogoer. It's this female goblin on top of an octopus and using the octopus as a pogo stick, grabbing hold of its tentacles. All very nice. We've got the bombardier. I like his kind of lock of long hair flowing down the front of his face there, that's great. Seems to have a hook, but instead of a hook it's like a flame to light his bombs with. And he's got a whole bag full of fireworks and bombs and other tricks in there. And then here's our fanatic. A chain on the end and a hapless starfish attached to the chain there. Really fantastic grinning face of the fanatic there, and his tongue flying around, this nice big feather in his hat, and his ball is a kind of bomb, one of those sea mines with an octopus clicking onto it. All in all, the casting quality of everything so far has been absolutely incredible. No little flaws or anything, just tiny bits of cleaning up to do with little wisps of loose resin and stuff like that. And they all look like they're designed to fit together very well. Nice little pegs and things for them to slot together. And so we just talk about the goblin staff and some of the extras. There's the pictures of the staff. We've got our captain here in his enormous oversized hat, shouting out orders, standing on a pile of gold and a ship's wheel with his little play plans on there. His enormous oversized coat, it's much too long for him. We've got a cheerleader who seems to be holding some decapitated shrunken heads, and got some little shell bra on, and there's another shrunken head for a pom-pom. Yeah, it's pretty cool. A wicked little grin on her face. And then we got this one. Again, looks like a cheerleader, but could also represent fans or something. She's got No, it's popcorn, isn't it? They've got popcorn and a drink. And this novelty hat and long ponytail. That's pretty good. And you've got this rather vicious looking apothecary with a saw and syringe. And a bunch of other random things shoved into his coat. Very nice. A bag of other wicked looking surgical implements. Now this I don't remember being part of the pledge, but maybe it's a free gift they threw in. It's basically a goblin referee with his whistle and holding a bribe. Pack of tokens. So each of these tokens, it says turn on one side and re-roll on the other side, so they can be used as either. And we've got a little ball with a tiny little snotling inside it. And the other ball is a sort of nautical theme. It's got a tiny little crab. It's got some coral. It's got a starfish. And this is supposed to be the star player Pogo Scrapper Sawhead. So he's a sort of jester themed. With various bells and things. Then we've got these, only 4 of these in the pack. I think they're just again a sort of free gift, but they're sort of beach, seaside themed bases. And some shells, bones, coins, bottle, fish skeleton.